Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for joining us on this podcast episode. This is the Boko Podcast. At the Boko Podcast, we have bold, boundless, and borderless conversations. I have my guests, Faith Achiever and the Legit Baby. You will get to see them as we continue with the conversation. Yes, so it happens that as we were discussing, having few conversations on what to talk about today, we kind of noted that people have come to a place where they are not giving love wholeheartedly. They are becoming a version of themselves that needs to survive. And that's how they're running the relationships. That's how people here and there are running relationships, becoming a version of themselves in which they can survive, not exactly giving love fully. And so we thought of having this conversation of the era of self-preservation. We're going to talk about what it is, how it is affecting relationships, what we can do about it in the case that we find ourselves in a place of self-preservation, and how to heal from it. I will start with trying to define what self-preservation is so that we can better understand the conversation that we're going to have from now on. And I will have ladies first. Faith.
Okay.
What do you have to say about self-preservation?
Hello. My name is Faith. So on self-preservation, what is self-preservation? It just comes from the word self and preservation. Preservation is taking guarding something from harm.
Yeah.
Whether
Or from damage. I remember when we put food in the fridge, we are preserving it from rot, which is damage.
Yeah. So it's preserving stuff from certain things that are the body or the psychological mind analyzes them as threat.
As threat.
Yeah, in a certain way. So it does threaten safety. So for one, a person would rather take care of themselves, not really take care, but preserve. Yeah, to avoid the effect.
To avoid the effects. That's quite a deep kind of understanding. That's a deep one.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
Well, I agree with that. When you must say it's deep. I don't think I can go deeper than that.
Go deeper.
Yeah, but yeah, people are okay. They're coming to a place where they're guarding themselves from, like outside influences that probably harm them either mentally or physically. And I like the way you've started. You've said that people are using it as a means to survive. And the opposite of surviving.
What's the opposite of surviving? Unsurviving?
Thriving. So yeah, people need to thrive.
Is that the opposite or? Okay.
Yes.
This surviving is thriving, the opposite of surviving.
Exactly.
Interesting.
That's interesting.
Okay,
It's not the opposite of surviving,
not
that
grammatically,
something like that.
not grammatically, not in terms of English, but
Okay.
in terms of
The
survival.
other side. Let's say the other side. The reverse side.
reverse
Just
side.
the opposite. Yeah.
Instead of surviving, people need to be thriving.
In relationships, yes.
Yeah.
That I agree.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Powerful.
but instead of people getting into relationships to survive, people are getting there to survive.
Yeah, to thrive and survive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they enter to thrive, yeah?
Yeah, they enter to thrive.
Or to survive, don't get married.
Okay, people enter.
Actually,
People enter with right now. People entering with a mentality. When you're already a survivor, you take everything as a threat.
Yeah, yeah.
When you're like mentally, you're just surviving. So everything you do is like
To preserve you.
it's selfish. It's because you're surviving. You're trying to preserve the kama if you have life, you preserve in that life. Everything else is a threat. But you
Yeah.
know, when you're thriving, it's not more what you can take in, it's more of what you can give out.
Okay. Let's think of it this way. I've been in this kind of very bad relationship
Yeah.
where I felt used. I felt unloved, rejected in that relationship.
Right.
And then somehow I found a way of ending it. Kutoka hapo, the next relationship that I get into, I am very cautious that I will not be used, that I will not be in a place where I am rejected.
Right.
So I only try to give the version of myself that needs to survive in that relationship.
Exactly.
Survive enough to be loved. Survive enough not to be used. Survive enough not to be not to feel that I'm giving too much. See?
Yeah.
So yes, there may be boundaries in terms of what I'm giving and all that, or how much somebody can encroach my space.
Right.
Those are boundaries. But now there's the part of it's not just boundaries. It's I have the capacity, or I know that I can go all the way, but I'm not ready to go all the way because I need to survive. I need to preserve myself. Like if we talk in terms of value, like if I was supposed to give someone 5,000
Yeah.
to help me with something, or to have them help themselves
Right.
in a certain way, or I'm trying to help them say to do something, and so I have 5,000 that I know is disposable for me, but instead of giving out that 5,000, I want to preserve myself, to preserve my generosity,
Right.
so that I give now less than that. I give maybe 2,000 shillings. And when I give 2,000 shillings, then that the other person does not think of me as, oh, he's generous. So what? Because I'm trying to preserve that part of me. I do not want it to be seen in the relationship. So I am surviving here in this relationship. I'm not giving my whole self into it.
Yeah.
And that's what we're talking about.
Yes, so should I
Yes.
cut you? So I think there's a difference. There's something, boundaries are healthy,
Yes.
but there are things that are called walls. For example, in any house, there are walls, yeah?
Yes.
But there are boundaries. Okay, boundaries in such a way, in any wall, if you open up dirisha, now that becomes a boundary. You can let light when you want, and you can kuizuilia when you want.
Okay.
You can open the door for air when you want, and you can close when you do not want. So that one now becomes healthy. But when the house is like a prison, walls all the way,
Yeah.
that's the difference between boundaries and walls.
Okay.
Creating walls is unhealthy, but creating boundaries is healthy, because it's also not okay for you to, it's okay for you to check and make sure that whatever you give, you are comfortable with, and you're not going to give it so that it can hurt you. So you're not looking for hurt. It's good to balance. Check. It's not bad. That's boundaries. And I think it's okay. Then when it comes to, I'm not going to give. I have it, but I'm not going to give. Now that's a wall. People did not come to my wedding. I'm never going to go to anyone's wedding. People did not support me in this. I'm not going to support anyone else. So that is a wall.
That's a wall.
Yes. But now when you choose, you'll be like, okay, I'm going to go to this wedding. I'm going to maybe give this amount, but not the whole of it so that I do not lack.
Yeah.
Now that's boundary.
Those are boundaries.
Yeah, which is healthy.
Okay.
Yes.
There is a philosopher called Brent Brown, who says we build walls not just to keep others out, but to keep ourselves safe within. That the walls that we bound, the ones now you're talking about, like we are within 4 walls. When we are within those 4 walls, we're keeping ourselves safe, but we're also keeping others out.
Yeah.
If you have a door within that wall, that's, at least a place to let people in. And that now the door becomes the boundary. But everything else, I mean, the concrete all around is keeping everyone. No one comes through the wall,
Concrete.
but they come through the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the same way that we could say we love, but if we love with conditions, if we love by not letting our emotions actually out 100%, then we are building walls and we are keeping people out. In as much as we love, if we don't give it full, like 100%, then there's a wall that we have built, and by that wall, we are keeping some people out. People will be in relationships and they don't feel it because kuna kitu mtu apeani kabisa.
I think this conversation connects with ile yenye tulianza nayo, transactional relationships. Because when it's transactional, maybe on one side, maybe tuseme mtu mmoja ako hapo for a specific things. Obviously things like this will start coming out. Na feel like, okay, kuna mtu anasema analipenda, lakini kuna kitu anipei.
Yeah.
Ama kuna limits to that that relationship. And I think, okay, as at the place where I am right now, nimesikia story mingi. Na pia I think we've given an example that and it's I think it's a thing with men right now.
Yeah.
Men who have gone through like traumatizing relationships.
Yes.
And unapata they tend to right now like they're more of hata ukiingia ukipata a new relationship, this person is nice, you're excited again, you feel loved again,
and they tick all the boxes,
they tick all the boxes. Ako perfect. Ako perfect, but now because of your previous relationship, unapata it's hard to give
the 100%.
The 100%. And maybe I don't know.
If you used to take the other person out, this one unashindwa kumtake out.
Like some things you used to do, and it would be like your love language to them. Sahi inakuwa ngumu.
Umezi suppress man.
And I don't know if it's the same for women.
I think it is the same. We are all emotional beings,
Right.
In as much as we say that all men are not emotional and maybe I'm speaking for the women, but
you should tell us, because me the women I know, utapata dem alipenda boy, akampea kila kitu, boy akaenda, dem akakuwa heartbroken, akaheal, akapata mtu mwingine, and they still were able to love them.
I think it's a matter of the healing process.
Yeah. So I think what happens is at the onset of the relationship,
right,
kuna konga is like you're testing the waters to see how much trust you can give this other person. So if you have not healed now, that's where the problem will come. Because everyone, if you're hurt, you need time to heal. You need to have people support you to get healed or other perspectives. But you just need something so that you can heal. So it's not like gender based. But you have seen scenarios of women who are saying that they are independent. Okay. It could be, I'm not saying that is the only explanation. It could be that this person was mishandled in the past in a certain way. So from that trauma, it is a traumatic experience. So every time they'll be like, I can take care of myself. I don't need any man's money. Because maybe the last time they were given money, they were beaten.
Right.
Ama they were talked down upon, or something just that traumatized them happened. So they'll be like, I'm a strong woman. I don't need no man.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it does happen to every gender.
Basically, trauma is one very big cause of self-preservation. People are becoming self-preserved. They are turning to versions. Yani, you see, unaona mtu tu yuko kwa relationship. Sometimes it's not actually a different relationship, but the very same relationship. At first, you used to give, so much. You were very loving. You were very considerate. Lakini inafika mahali, and you no longer do that.
Right.
You are no longer the sweet person that you used to be. Because probably, maybe, and especially for people who cheat, I think that cheating is one of the biggest factors, or one of the biggest turnarounds for any person. That mtu ukisha cheatiwa on hivi, from then on, the relationship is never the same.
Sure.
Unaweka breaks, unaanza kukanyagia breaks where you used to, if it's money that you used to give, umekanyagia hizo first breaks. If it's being affectionate and showing love, by buying gifts and things like those, you're no longer buying those gifts. If you used to take care of this person, maybe help them to do chores, you're no longer there. You don't help with those chores anymore. You're this kind of person who used to do what? Who used to be home early. Because this is something else that is totally underrated. Getting home early. Family men get home early by 7, 8, 9, unless they are out for maybe work or something social that has to be done. At that time, they get home early. That is family men. They get home early. But now, if something has happened, and there isn't, they are becoming a part of they are becoming a version of them that has to survive in that relationship.
Right.
Then they cease coming home early. Vitu kama hizo. And it's all coming from the trauma.
So I think every unfaithfulness,
Yes.
whether money,
Yes.
whether every unfaithfulness towards a human being, it drinks something.
It breaks trust, probably.
Yeah. And when the trust is not the same, then the relationship is not the same.
Yeah.
Yes. So you will see different versions of self-preservations, others that are good, zingine nazo, they are to the extreme, but the party that has committed unfaithfulness, they also need to, because you don't just assume that you have been for example, you trust your significant other with maybe 100,000, and then they do not come and tell you, okay, I have given you 100,000 shillings, yeah, and then you just go. You were supposed to invest it in a certain business. You don't give no feedback, nothing. The man disappeared. Is it disappeared? Yeah. You're not. It's not really. You did.
And there's no trace.
Yeah.
Or you
don't want
there's
to be
no
accountable.
accountability.
Yes, you don't want to be accountable. Do you know? I will have a very big issue giving you another.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
True.
Not because that one is not bad. It's good because it's a natural, like, okay, in psychology there is a Maslow's hierarchy of needs. He talks about like the basic need. Basic needs are five, like food. And then the next thing is safety. And then love. So love utachana nayo so that you can feel safe first.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's more basic, like based on the hierarchy of needs. You know, like hierarchy,
I get it.
when you go chini kabisa and then you, Yeah.
Niko chini kabisa is like the foundation.
yes, like psychological needs.
The biggest need there.
Yeah, kama ungiwo, it will be so uncomfortable for a person who does not have clothes to so much concentrate on love.
Yeah.
If you don't have food, the only thing you can think about is just food.
Right.
That's the body. And then the next thing, food, then you go to safety. For example, if you're sleeping in the house and then maybe there's no door, kusema ukweli hiyo kulala utalala hapo
Itakuwa ile ya-
itakuwa manusunusu. Yeah, because and then maybe they are shooting your safety first.
Okay.
Yeah, food you will eat and then safety. So it's a natural instinct or reaction to a certain stimuli. Yeah. So if there is unfaithfulness of whatever kind and it is not handled, someone will coil back
Yeah.
to protect their emotions, to protect their mental state. Yeah.
Oh.
So it's something that every person, no matter who you are, you coil back to protect yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel that a lot of people, maybe today there's a very big rise of disposable love, where I think because maybe people are used to dating apps or meeting online, meeting on WhatsApp. I mean, in WhatsApp groups, you've been in WhatsApp groups, and because you are chatting there, and probably you're agreeing a lot, or someone sees a picture of a very beautiful lady, and then they go DM.
Like they are
Same things for dating apps. Kina what do you call this? Tinder. Kina Bawao. Is it Bawao or what? There are a good number of Zico, a good number of dating apps.
Yeah, they're there.
So I don't know. It's because of all that, or people are just getting to a point that they're thinking now love is nothing. I need money.
Right.
So people kind of offer disposable love. Like you would come genuinely into a relationship, but the person that you're coming into a relationship with is not coming genuinely. What they want something from you.
Yeah.
Again, transactional kind of relationships. Yeah. And when those crop up, people now start thinking, okay, huyu nikimpea just this and this, and I replace it in a month or something like that. So now they start thinking of, how do I protect myself from that? How do I survive in this culture of disposable love?
Like
Pole pole mtu anaanza kusurvive, kubecome a survivor. Yes.
I think there's this nani anakuanga sijui psychologist ama ni professor Jordan Peterson alisema ati I think well the way he said it I didn't quite get it, but I think I just felt what he meant by saying ati like humans weren't meant to like history of social media. The way you can just someone from China can say something and you know and you know about it.
the world has become a small.
It's so small, and then I think that thing kind of has an effect on our minds. You realize that hata ukiswipe Instagram, the image you have of someone might not be who they actually are.
True.
And so you maybe hata for the guys ukiingia kwa hiyo DM hiyo mentality uko nayo ya huyo mtu mwenye umeona is not them, it's just an image in your head. If you met them in person, it will be very different. And I think people have lost that physical connection. It's very important, by the way. Person mtu mwenye, although kuna some relationships that may thrive from social media, na bado physically. But I think the physical one is much better. It's much more effective.
I think either relationships can be effective as long as they have to get to the physical aspect.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether you started on social media or whether you started physically, but there has to be that physical interaction
Right.
where you get to know one another, you get to invest in each other's time and get to understand the variables
Right.
between the two of you. So yes, even people can meet on dating apps and
Yeah.
still thrive. Yeah, but there has to be the part of physical meeting and physical, kind of interaction.
Yeah, sasa shida inakuanga ni
Mm.
the relationships that actually thrive from social media
Yeah.
are like 1, 2, 3%.
Yes.
Most of the ones that are there, they actually fail.
Mm-hmm.
So people should just look at the bigger picture. And
But why? Can I ask why they fail?
it's because of that, like, ukiona mtu, that is not the person. Unaget? Like, unaona, when you look at a mirror, that person is the mirror, is you,
Yeah.
but it's not you.
Yeah, I actually
It's the image
it's
of
the
you.
image of you. I actually think there's a better explanation. On social media, not just let me start with dating apps.
Yeah.
On dating apps, what people think of is swipe left, swipe right. Which one is rejecting?
I don't know.
Swiping.
Kuna Allah.
I think right. So swiping right is okay. I don't know.
Either of the
but
two.
Either of the two. One is rejecting and the other is
Accepting.
accepting. So here's the thing. This kind of swipe left, swipe right gives kind of instant gratification with zero commitment.
Right.
With zero commitment.
Yeah.
And that kind of goes over across all social media. People are meeting on X. They chat, and you think, "Ooh, this," that chatting is like instant gratification, And then you meet, and you are all over each other, and that thing is short-lived because you don't take time to connect. You don't take time to connect. You don't take time to interact and see what works
Right.
amongst us or
Right.
between us. What you're looking for is for that moment, the 3 minutes of fame or of whatever to call it. Those 3 minutes, the sex is what you're looking for at this point. And so the relationship is the aspect of, other aspects of relationship are 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. But what you're looking for is what? That quick gratification without commitment. And that's where the problem is coming.
Yeah, I also think, like around 100 years ago, the social media wasn't, I wouldn't say it wasn't existent, but it wasn't as it is right now.
Actually, it
Maybe
wasn't existent.
It was like an idea in someone's head
Okay.
or something of
Yeah.
the sort. So then the world looked like a big, like something very big.
It was huge.
For you to make friends, you had to meet, you had to learn their language, learn their love language, talk to them, write them letters and all that. Like get
Which
to
would
learn
actually
them.
even take months before they got
Yes.
that letter.
Unaambia mtu asimame hapa chini ya hii nini a tree and then you're going to come at this time. That is the next time you're going to meet, because there are no phones. You're not going to call them.
Yeah.
Unaona? So that one made it people would treasure the connection.
Yeah.
But right now people have this illusion that even if I drop you, I can have another you in the next
Options.
Yes, you have a lot
Right.
of options. And people have this mentality. Even if you're I have seen men. I do not want to victimize anyone. But from that perspective, some men they don't want to be single. They will have a woman that they literally know, I don't like her. I don't want to have children with her. I do not even like the way she looks. But now, she's better than having none.
Is that not the
Option.
disposable love?
Yes,
Where
and it's
you're-
coming,
you're offering
when you
love.
have options. So wako like I am going to be interacting with more people
Okay.
until now I find the one.
The one that I want.
Unaona? Yes. Because I've seen some women crying. Mtu amekaa 8 years. They have not been proposed to. Hawajawai nothing. Hata birthday cake is an issue. Lakini alikutana na msichana mwingine 2 months they went and
And got married.
yes.
Time waster.
Yeah, that was
Time wasters.
wewe
Mzee
unakushikilia.
anakusukumia like 8 years.
Eh.
Anakuwestia time yako
God.
for 8 years. Alafu ana move on.
Imagine.
Anakuacha hapo.
Yes. Because of the unaona ile now unajua ingekuwa kitambo this person will be like by the time I'm connecting with someone else it's going to take me a
it's
lot
going
of
to-
investment
Yeah.
and time and emotions na gifts na vitu kama hizo, lakini saa hizi it's just a call away. And unajua watu mpaka wako na even hidden phone. You call huyu ako na hii namba, huyu mwingine ako na hii namba, huyu mwingine ako na different number. So
Hizi ni ma-idea fiti.
Unachukua notes.
Chukua notes.
so you can imagine that because of social media it makes it, especially for someone that is going to, unajua kuna ile the excitement, it takes you out of your, but some people even choose that. They will be chasing this one, chasing this other one, chasing this in the name. Now it could also be an issue with kuna mtu alikuhurt, you stayed with a person
Yeah.
in the past,
Akakaa
mkakaa na yeye na ulikuwa very faithful,
Trauma
mkakaa kwa
tena.
hivyo, I know.
akakupea
Yeah,
stuff,
trauma.
akakuonyesha
Da,
kivumbi.
do.
And then wewe ukamwona wewe ai
Utaamua tu
I'm
utoka.
going to do this over and over with many people.
So inakuwa ni kama you're doing an interview but you're not telling them it's an interview. So you call, you're like, write a letter. I need this and this.
Don't you think that sometimes also probably yes, I mean unaweza kaa those like 8 years or so, but then there's probably something that you're not getting from this person. They could be everything that you wanted, but one thing
Which is major.
or two things, maybe three things,
Ah,
which zinakaa tu zikukupiss off every other time, and so you decide ai huyu nikipata mwingine mi namreplace.
But sasa umetufikia umeexplain ya maboy, si ndio? Sasa kupea madem.
okay.
So this thing kuna hii kitu ina happen yenye ati dem mkidate na dem as a guy right now, like we should just be knowing kuna replacement yako already.
Yeah,
Like dem you'll be dating, everything will be okay.
and looking
But-
great.
Yeah, but there's one guy somewhere that you don't even know who is actually your replacement. In case ufanye tu kidogo hivi ama afike point that one thing that they don't like about you just like achoke,
So there's
ana jump to the
jump
other
to the
guy.
next ship.
Yeah.
Kinda, psychology puts it this way, that women are constantly looking for better versions of men.
Okay.
Constantly looking for better men than the one they have right now. But men are constantly looking to improve the woman that they have at that point.
That's new. And it's a very bad generalization. I doesn't.
No, I think it is. I think this is so true. I think this is so true. That should explain to you how so many women will be in a relationship or a marriage, and then just immediately after it is over, they're already in another.
But it is gender based. It's
I
not.
don't think it's gender
Kuna
based.
let me
not
let me
like
let me let me
women.
give you a
However-
It's
perspective.
not like women.
However,
Because there are men who have done that.
there are men who have done that,
And
probably reading from a
Ata.
script.
no.
Let me give you a perspective
Yeah.
where gender comes in, yeah?
Mm.
The other day tulikuwa tunaongelea gender roles, ndio?
Yep.
It's a social construct.
Mm.
So, kuna watu wana take advantage of this social construct. Like men were trained to, Mr. Fix It, like a guy who can do everything. Like, as a man, yani,
Mm.
nyumba unaweza fix we mwenyewe. So, unapata hata a man can carry this mentality into a relationship. You find a woman who is at a low point in her life, you want to improve her, you want to, like unataka kumjenga. And then sasa, on the other side, on the flip side for women, women, like meet a man who takes care of you, they provide for you. But then, if you were to choose, you would probably choose someone else. Based on this social construct that men are supposed to provide all that. So a woman will choose to be with a man because they are ticking the social boxes.
Okay.
But yeye akiulizwa, like, do you like this person? I don't like them. That's why atakaa na yeye until apate yule mwenye anapenda.
Wow.
Okay.
Umeget?
Let's not generalize.
So here's the thing.
Let me say something.
Before you go on the defensive, because I'm getting that you're probably going on the defensive here.
No, not really.
Before you get there, we are talking about a very layman person. A person living in this world, living in this Kenya.
Right.
Yeah? Who is probably not churched. Who is just a general. Like layman, totally layman. We're not talking about a Christian. We're not talking about a Muslim. We're not talking about what do you call these pagans? No, we're not talking about. We're talking a person driven by, the laws of nature.
A human being.
A human being. Value says that you get one person and you stick to this one person. That is value. That is actually societal morals.
Okay.
That is what we should be, looking towards. But again, some will tell us that, morals, the African morals are that we can have, many women in one family, because Africans or men are natural polygamous. That's not the kind I'm talking about here. I think we go to a point where we agree that one man, one woman, 1 shilling. Yeah, that's the kind of food for thought I'm having here. Can I allow you now to go on the defensive?
I'm not actually going.
Say what?
I'm not.
Uh-huh.
I am just like it is not gender based. Even the social construct are not applicable to every to every society. So it depends.
But yes.
Allow me to finish.
Yes.
Let her finish.
Okay, finish.
It depends on where the research was conducted, because different community have different social pattern.
True.
Ni generation gani?
True, but which is the majority? Tunaongea majority.
I like the Maasai one. You know the Maasai one? Let me tell you about the Maasai one. The Maasai one is mwanaume ukikuja kwako nyumbani upate hapo hivyo at the doorstep. There is inesi mshale mkuki imedungwa hapo hivyo. Unajua hapo hivyo upasi kuingia. There is something that is going on in there with your woman and another man. Probably a moran. Ukiingia hapo hivyo unaweza toka kama umekufa. Anyway, what I'm saying is self-preservation is mostly due to traumas from previous relationships. And now things like those ones which we've talked about, where social media has a very big part to play. And that's kind of swiping and whatever. People are running into these kind of situations where they do not want to commit fully. They just want to have the gratification or have, that quick gratification with no commitment.
True.
Do you think also that probably this self-love mentality is to blame for self-preservation?
I think something that might lead to that. As humans, we normally have fears. Kuna the fear that there are two fears.
Yeah.
There's the fear that you're born with. Ile if this building like shook kidogo, umetense.
Yeah.
And then there's a land fear. Land fear ni kama vitu kama ni poverty, ni like unapata you're so afraid of being poor, you're so afraid of being alone, you're so afraid of hizi vitu zenye unaona.
Hata hiyo ya kushake, si ya kuland.
Well, that's not land.
Because I would
Like ukichukua mtoi umrushe juu, the first time atakuwa bit shaken, but akiendelea kuzoea ndio anaanza kuona okay, this is kind of
Analand.
it's thrilling.
That's true. That's true. Actually, when you go pick children, I mean, not children but toddlers.
Yeah.
When you go pick toddlers and you want to throw them, you should ask the parents if they've done that before. Or you,
Against
otherwise
couple.
you can start it just slow. Because sometimes you unaweza rusha mtoto ashtuke vibaya sana. And it starts a cycle of problems.
Exactly. So now these fears that are learned, hizo ndo unapata mtu anaji self-preserve. Like if for example someone is afraid of being poor,
Yep.
they might end up overworking themselves. Now ukiji overwork, you're not taking care of yourself because you're afraid of something. You have a goal, but the mentality around that goal is more of self-destructive than preservative. You end up like you are working late, you are hata time unafika home bado like you lose sleep, you can't even sleep because of a fear. And I guess that's also one thing that is a kind of you're chasing preservation. I think you're chasing survival than thriving. Unajipata sasa instead of you're chasing self-preservation but you're actually distracting yourself.
Yeah. So that kind of fear, I think, where we can be synonymous with what? Well, we need first of all to be at a place where we feel safe, right? So if you're not feeling safe, we are putting you in fear. I mean, we are. It's like we are carrying some fear,
Right.
for ourselves, for our lives. Sindio?
Yeah.
So it's also kind of coming from trauma, because you have at some point been shown that if you love somebody too much, then they start taking advantage of you.
Sure.
Right.
And so you start giving out of that fear, out of the fear of the unknown, the fear that they will not love you enough. Now you start with
Like
holding.
it happened, yeah.
You start with holding.
True.
There's something that's called PTSD, which is post-traumatic
Traumatic.
stress disorder.
Yes.
So when you experience a certain situation that is
Yeah.
traumatic, when you are in the same, for example, if you had an accident on a certain road, so it was traumatic.
Yep.
When you go through the same road,
If
you might have the same experience, not because it's truly an accident is happening, no, but psychologically, you will experience the same feelings that you
did you experience around that time?
Yes. Why? Because you have passed your trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Something that is triggering.
Triggers. I think that's right. That's the right word. Triggers. They are triggers for survival. They are triggers in relationships
Yeah.
for survival
Yeah.
from past experiences.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, so you will get some of these scenarios. For example, in a relationship, some people can get they can get help, maybe through therapy, or with time some people tend to forget, and maybe with more information, you become better. But for every person, there will be always some trigger that is left that will make you preserve yourself, not because you're really willing to, like you really want to sabotage the relationship or something.
Yeah, but
it's something that you cannot
a function of
control.
the trigger.
Yes. So it's as a result of that trigger. So if this happens, now for example, maybe in the past, you really love this person. Unaona, you'll be so afraid to love another person the same way until...
Let me give an example of a good trigger, because you guys are not giving it. A good trigger is like this one. You are in a relationship. And the relationship has been going very well. Very well.
Yeah.
And then this person comes home very early. Say by 7 p.m. napatana nyumbani nyote. Right? And then all of a sudden, maybe there's something at work and that keeps someone longer than usual. Maybe it's during the end of the year or the end of the quarter or something like that, and they have to do reports. And they get late to come home.
Yeah.
And in your previous relationship, you knew that if your husband came late, they were with someone else
Must
somewhere.
have been somewhere, yeah.
And you know that for real, it's that relationship ended because of that thing. Now, when this person, your person, the very faithful person, comes late just because maybe they got delayed by traffic, maybe they were doing a report at work, maybe someone stopped them, and maybe they had a small or minor accident, something like that, and then they come, wamezoea kufika home 7, and now it's 10, ndio wanafika.
You are having panic attack.
Even before they get home,
You're having
you
panic
are
attack.
thinking so many things.
Yes.
Like, why is this person doing this to me now? What have I done? Why did they choose to do it now? And why didn't they do
doing
it
so
earlier?
well.
We were doing so well. What is happening now?
Yeah.
And then by the time he comes home or she comes home, your mind is like totally saturated with so much thought from the triggers.
Right.
You become an overthinker, or probably you are an overthinker. So yes, overthinking is your way of survival. Yeah. And vitu kama hizo ndio zina make people now to become survivors. Because now from then on, if you are giving it raw, then you start thinking of including a CD in the mix.
Oh, by the way, it happens by the
Yes.
way. Ati mmekuwa na mtu
Yeah.
and then sasa ndio anaanza like implement so the certain measures and then it become unaanza kushangaa, okay, why now?
Akuambii kitu. So you just start thinking that hey, this one must be cheating.
Yeah.
And so you start putting measures. If you are buying them a lot of stuff,
Right.
you start diverting that money to buy yourself stuff. Now, because now it's self-love for you now. You start thinking,
The positive.
what is this person doing now? I can't take care of them anymore.
Yeah.
Let me take care of myself too.
Yeah.
I need to take care of myself as well.
True.
I need self-love as well. Yeah. And when it gets there now, there is a breakdown in the relationship. Pole pole mambo inaanza kuchacha. And it can get very, very rough if you do not handle it early enough.
There's a
And
story
talking
I
of-
heard
Uh-huh.
of a woman. There's a woman who cheated on her husband because she thought he was cheating.
Wow.
She thought.
She thought he was cheating, so she cheated.
Wow.
And they just ended up divorcing because the man didn't cheat, but the man later found out that his wife had cheated on him. And so, like, when they were talking, why would you do this? It's because I thought you were cheating. And
Wow.
marriage ikaisha hivyo juu. Just
Communication.
Just because they thought.
Yeah.
You know, thinking is not actually the actual thing.
Intangible.
It's not tangible. Just because
Exactly.
you're thinking I'm doing something doesn't mean that I'm doing it.
Yeah,
You need to prove beyond reasonable doubt.
true.
In fact, do not allow, doubt to creep in between any two people, especially if they are dating or in a marriage. If doubt comes between the two of you and you do not sort it out, that's a recipe for disaster.
Sisi wasanii ndio sasa tuko na shida.
By the way, let's get back to talking about self-care. I mentioned self-care.
Yeah.
And so many ladies, especially ladies, are so good with self-care. So good with self-care. And they are, they are very positive about it. I will read the story. I think I will read something that somebody posted, but I think later on. But people get to be or to uphold or to love self-care
Right.
so much that it becomes a false positive. A toxic positive, actually, should be the word. Because you want to go to restaurants, you want to eat and all. You want to go buy yourself stuff, shoes, what. You want to eat well, you want to do all those things. And you say this is self-love, this is self-care. But then it gets to a place that it's now beyond self-care. And what you say is, if anything comes between me and my self-care, then I cut it off. Right? So ladies, mostly, even men, there are men who do that. I cannot protect men from that. There are men who do that.
Yeah.
But mostly the ladies will do. If you're not taking me out, if you're not buying me stuff, if you're not supporting me to do those things, then you are toxic to me,
Right.
and I will cut you off.
Yeah, it's
And
like,
so men start now surviving that. So all you want is for you to be, to be doing all this stuff for yourself. You're not thinking about me doing the very same things, but you want to keep doing them in the name of self-care.
right.
Even when I am, at a place that I am facing maybe financial troubles, or I do not have enough to support that kind of lifestyle. Then you feel that I've become a distraction to you, that I am not supporting you in self-care. And then you leave, or you find ways to get that self-care. You cut me off.
True.
So in the next relationship, what will I do? I will be watching out for that. You want soft life? Go have it. Just not with me. And that becomes a trend. Surviving. That now the man has become a version of himself that he has to be in order to survive.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you come across such kind of men, or such kind of women, or such kind of situations?
Well, the thought has been there.
The thought.
The thought has
You've
been there.
thought of it.
I've thought of it because there are some people who they love themselves too much. Ama they have a lifestyle that you can't match.
Mm.
And it's not a problem them having that lifestyle. I mean, if it works for you, so be it. Let it work
Yeah,
for
and
you.
if they fund it, that's okay.
Yeah, if they fund it, that's okay. But if when you find someone who is so in love with their lifestyle, and then when you join with, when you come together, they want you to fund that lifestyle, then it raises questions. And so, like, after having such a relationship, it's some men will tend to like, if
Because you have to self-preserve.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's something, it's like okay, what happens when there is any threat? The human being goes to flight or fright. So
Either
unapata
or be
ama
shaken.
unakuwa shaken. So whether a man or a woman, if you find a person that is so self-absorbed, they have no space for you.
Yeah.
That means, and they can cut you off anytime.
Yeah.
That means there's no security. You're not secure. Because unajua hapa hivi mi ni bank.
Yeah.
I'm here to fund this lifestyle. If that's not the kind of relationship that you would want, you would protect yourself.
Yeah,
But there's
by-
some people who can enter a relationship with that. They will be like, I don't want you to call me from this time to this time, like sponsor. I don't want you to call me from this time to this time, but I'm going to send you money because I'm with my wife.
Yeah.
But that kind of a relationship is a little bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for a person who wants, I would not blame a person that will some kind of self not preservation, it's important and it's needful.
Yeah.
Is it the okay? I think that's where now the line is blurring between self-preservation and boundaries.
So that one, the boundaries, of course, you need to keep them. What was the question again? Going
Was there a
back.
question?
Okay,
It's about
the
toxic.
self.
No,
Toxic
no.
positive.
Yeah, toxic positivity and that kind of self-love mentality that is not actually self-love. It goes beyond.
It's So a person mwenye anafanya hivyo, if okay, love, self-love, it means you're loving yourself. It's not using someone's money.
Yeah.
That's toxic. Love yourself as yourself. From yourself, from your own means. Take time off. That's okay. Go for outings and okay, you can't really tell a person how they spend their time.
Yeah.
True.
But now when it comes to now you relating with another person, and then now any interaction between the two of you, unasema there is self-love, there should be a question. Kwa sababu, hapa hivi ni watu wawili.
It's not one person.
It's not one person. So the focus should not be on one person. The focus should be on the two walls. Yeah. The people that are involved. It's not a one-sided thing. So ukiona inakuwa like one-sided or the self-love, regardless of whatever name they want to call it, but it's getting out from the relationship that it has a problem. Kuna shida pahali.
Sure.
And it's toxic. Yeah.
I agree.
Agree.
There's also something called avoidance. Avoidance of what?
Attachment style.
Yes. What do you call it?
Attachment styles.
Yes, it's that avoidance thing. What's
Avoidant. There are different attachments. Should we go to the types, the attachment
Please.
styles?
I think I'd written it somewhere. Let me just.
Good
It's
morning.
avoidance.
Ni refu?
Yes,
Hapa sasa aje.
they're attachment styles.
Yes,
When they are
avoidant
from-
attachment. It's
They're from how a person mtoto ana grow and the caregivers alikuwa amepata.
pardon?
So as a child is growing, the caregivers or the people around the child will detect the kind of attachment style atakuwa nayo because they are different attachment style.
Are they like numbered?
Mimi, you see, there's a way the ladies say, like, I don't need a man, and men say, I don't need a woman in my life. And when somebody gets to a place where they're saying, I don't need anyone, you can try think of what kind of a relationship that person will have when they get into a relationship.
Yes. So hii kitu it can come, naona venye nimesema, from as you're growing. For example, mtoto mwenye amekuwa na caregivers that they come and they go. Come, they go. They come, go. They come and go. Huyo mtoto, so that alijibaa from feeling. Because if you have a caregiver as you're growing up, you will make a certain connection with the caregiver. So you make that connection even before umesettle, ameenda. You need to make another connection.
So are you telling me now that we should have another conversation here with mothers and tell mothers, by the way, take care of your children. Whatever caregiver you give them at their tender ages, make sure that it's a caregiver that stays for long, so that they have some
or
kind
just be present. Be present, like
the mother should be present by
the
her.
parents. Or,
Okay.
Yeah,
This is what I meant by avoidance.
Yeah, I'm coming to that. So as you ukipanda hivi juu, as you grow, so you be like, any intimate relationship, I know it can go. So I don't need them.
Yes.
I can do without them. I have done without them. I can do without them. So either ilianza huko iko ama someone amekuwa in so many relationships to a point ako like
they don't actually have to be so many relationships. Just one relationship can shape you proper.
By the way,
they just give you a good amount of a good amount of dust.
Yeah, without mentioning any names.
A good amount.
Continue.
A good amount of development, character development. And you get to a place that you just say, whatever this man has shown me, whatever this woman has shown me, I do not need anyone to go on with life.
True.
Yeah, true.
And then from there on, even when you get close to people, you are avoiding attaching with them, connecting. You avoid connecting with them.
Yeah, there's unajua saizi ndio I'm getting to think, I have encountered a person and I didn't know what is wrong with the lady. The lady, you can have a conversation. Very good conversation. But the next time you want to pick it from somewhere, they think you never had that conversation. You're not trying to introduce yourself. My name is Face.
Allah.
Walai. It is that bad. I don't know where that one is from.
What are you talking about? That's a person a normal conversation.
Yes.
You
want your friends.
You get to have a normal conversation with a friend.
Normal conversation. Unaona ile maybe we get to talk and then by mistake she opens up. So the next time you're having any conversation, you'll be very like a new person and avoid like ile ako like, I'm not going to open. You get that?
All right. That is another.
Ngoja, mi bado, mimi.
Oh my goodness.
Mimi bado, ati.
So, a person maybe with an avoidant.
Avoidant attachment.
Attachment style.
Yeah.
So this person, for example, you're building a relationship. Imefika to a certain point. The next time you come in.
Imefika point, goja. Imefika point, mpaka umse ameanza ku open up. And as the person opens up at that time, he or she is very okay opening up and giving you the story vizuri. But mukisha kafunga hivi and go home. When you meet next, you're meeting a very fresh person.
Bas, kuna hii trend ilikuwa ya uliona hii trend ya ati I think niliovershare mahali. Mtu ameongea and then after akienda kikachini ana realize hapana, tumeconnect sana na huyu mtu. Sasa ni kama unafuta hiyo relationship ndio like isi grow and ndo nimeget sasa.
That's a problem.
Yeah, na inatoka either this from when you're growing up, as you grow up, as you mature, it happens. It can happen. It can be intentional lakini most of the time it's not. It's just a defense mechanism. Because last time I did this, or this has been happening to me. So this is my adaptation style.
That's
I don't
the
need to.
survival we're talking about. Sindio?
I don't need
pia
to.
kuna wengine now, when you get into a relationship and 5 months down the line or 6 months down the line, you still do not know what kind of a relationship you are in. People are refusing to define their relationships.
Right.
Like you do not know, are you a girlfriend or boyfriend? Or
My friend.
ama nyinyi ni
Ama
friends
just friends.
with benefits?
What?
Whatever. I mean, people reluctantly, they do not want to share. They do not want to define the kind of relationships they have. Some even, some just spend time with each other, happily with each other. They have good friends. But they can't tell whether they are boyfriend and girlfriend. They can't say whether they are just friends. The line is so narrow. That's and that's how you sometimes get to hear ati watu wameconnect sana. Watu wameconnect sana for long. Even 1 year. Even 2 years. And then all of a sudden unasikia ati msi anaoa mtu mwingine.
Ama like these people spend so much time together.
Yeah.
And then sasa ati seme like boy na dem. Every time unaonanga pamoja. But then the guy ends up marrying someone else and then you're like, wait.
What happened?
Hawakuwa pamoja.
Hawakuwa pamoja.
I mean,
I think I don't know. It's good to be in defined relationships. There's a trend right now. I don't know if it's a trend. Yeah, a person asks you to kiss the person who you're working with. Then you're like, this is either my sibling or my best friend.
Oh, I've seen those
You've
TikTok
seen that
things.
thing. And then unapata huyu mtu, yes, you're best friends, but this person doesn't love you in that way.
Yeah.
So ni vizuri, do not assume.
Kudefine.
Yes.
Kudefine
Sababu
relationships.
mtu anaweza kuwa mko mabeshte. You guys are mabeshte.
Right.
But the relationship it can't grow from there.
I think, but I think when it comes to that point of reluctance, could define the kind of relationship people are having, it's probably a sign of survival, self-preservation.
Yeah.
If you've been there like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months,
Amjui ni nini. Aiwe. Kuna shida.
Kuna wasee wana self-preserve. Probably self-preserving from rejection. Anaogopa rejection.
So haizi kuapproach.
Haizi kuapproach.
Na hataki kuitikia and then polepole muende uko mbele and then mkatae.
Bas.
Yeah.
Self-preservation.
Sure.
Wengine ni wale wa keep things open. Soft landing. The soft landers.
I'm okay.
Unajua soft landers?
It's good.
Yes.
It's good.
Those kind of people. They do not want to I mean, they give you every light. All the
green lights.
They show you that everything is okay, with you, but kidogo unamwona na mwingine and still displaying the very same kind of emotions.
Yeah.
And then you don't know sasa huyu ananipenda ama anapenda yule. But every time you're together we are okay. Tuko sawa.
We're good.
Soft
Na hataki maswali mingi.
Hataki maswali mingi. Ukianza kuuliza maswali,
relax.
No, relax baby girl. Relax. Vitu kama hivyo. Watu wale wasewa soft launching. They do not want to. Hizi ni self-preservation styles.
Ndio. Na mtu hataki kulose your relationship.
Mtu hataki kuget hiyo. Na wengine wanataka they don't want to be like totally vulnerable to you. Unafind mtu anakuambia tu story
kama wewe nimesema,
but anaacha tu gaps. Na tu gaps fulani anaacha. and you can't tell exactly. Sasa
Story gani?
story inaendaje?
Huyo ni mimi. Mi naye
Kidogo you censor.
shida inakuanga, let me tell you. This is the problem. Shida inakuanga, sasa shida hiyo ni people will think you are lying but you're actually telling the truth. Ni venye hawaambii everything. Ukiwaambia everything they might
Unaogopa.
Unaogopa they'll judge you
ama they'll have like a different perspective.
Yeah.
Sasa unapata you'll just tell them like they're called half truths. Like ni story ni it's true, it actually happened.
Yeah.
But you don't know everything. I won't tell you everything
Kila
that
kitu,
happened.
ya flow. Una make sure flow iko.
Sasa shida
You're
hiyo,
not vulnerable.
shida hiyo sasa watu wanadhani mimi nakuanga muongo. Lakini mimi si muongo. I'm not a liar.
Yet unapona.
You're surviving. You are self-preserving.
Like,
You need to get out of that self-preservation mode. Wewe ndio tulikuwa tunaongea kuhusu sasa. This is the guy.
Yafani heal.
Yeah, you need to heal.
I need to
Sio
heal.
wako huko wenye
And
wanawote.
here's the thing. Sometimes we take long routes to self-preserve rather than to heal.
Right.
When you do things that will keep you safe, you're not healing. You're just self-preserving.
Yeah.
You have
Kama
to get to that
kubandage
point.
tu.
Yeah, ni kama unaweka tu mabandage, unaweka tu
Jua
mabandage hapo
ingine na
hivyo.
ingine.
But you're not actually
kibanda
tending to the wood.
Ah.
Which means you need to tend to the woods, man.
Ameingia therapy session mara
Bana, mara hiyo.
Oh God.
Tuendelee.
Sijui kama umepatana na watu wengine pia
Eh.
wenye ukiwapatia simu yako ama ukiacha tu simu yako karibu na wao hivi.
Mama tena statements.
Ma-DCI. Ama tu statement ukisema pia tu statement ukisema ka statement hivi.
What do you mean?
What do you mean by that?
Mbona useme hivyo? Mbona useme na hiyo tone?
My friend.
Mbona umeniangalia hivyo? Ukisema hivyo uko umeniangalia hivi.
They put you in a room. There is this question. There's it's actually a TikTok video, and I think a lady and her man were talking, and so the lady asked the man, "Honey, would you single me out in a room full of women?" And the guy goes like, "Single you out in a room full of women? What would I be doing in that room in the first place?" And then the woman goes like, "Oh, okay. I didn't think about that.
Maybe. Yeah.
But why are you in the room? Why did you just suddenly put yourself in that room?" And then it became such a big conversation out of just nothing.
Wow.
Well, it was a TikTok video, so it was
But there's
on a very light note.
there's a point they're trying to
But
make
the point
prove.
is, sometimes we put people in rooms
Yeah.
without they themselves wanting to be in those rooms.
Yeah.
And that is where this kind of conversation is coming from. Hypervigilance. It's hypervigilance.
Yeah.
And DCI. It's also a form of self-preservation.
Oh yeah, they check
Because
your
now
phone.
they are checking your WhatsApp messages,
Kufuata.
they're checking your Instagram messages, they're checking your Facebook messages, just to see, are you speaking to other girls?
Ama hata kufuata. Unajua some people will also follow you.
Following you, okay.
Yeah,
There are those people who are stalkers. They'll stalk you. Things like those. I mean, those should tell you that person
Hapo
is
kuna
in that era of self-preservation. And I think it's time that you start looking up to that person and trying to see how you can help them.
trap.
Wengine now, you know, even saying I love you is a big problem. It's more of a risk than it is what? An act of love.
Yeah.
Mtu akisema I love you anasikia what? In fact, before they tell you I love you, hey, wame make sure hakuna mtu anasikia, kama ni kwa simu volume iko chini, because they have to preserve themselves. They're not
Right.
sure they're saying that. For them it's a risk. Wana risk kusema I love you, and because they are also afraid if I say I love you,
what's going to
Hivyo
happen?
imeisha. Relationship
Imekupatia
imeisha.
yenye
Hata
ulikuwa
relationship
unataka.
kuisha. But sasa now the person thinks that I love them too much, and so they start taking me for granted. You need to come with so many fears run their minds, run in their minds.
Wow.
Vitu kama hizo. Na wengine wanafanyanga some kind of preemptive breakups. Preemptive breakups unajua ni kama gani? Wewe, if you hurt me, I'll walk out on you.
Oh, asha walk out.
Who shall walk out? Well, have you seen these TikTok videos where people do say, babe, if you go out of that door, if you walk out of that door,
Yeah.
we're breaking up.
Yeah, this relationship is over.
Our relationship is over. So jamaa anajiangusha kwanza. Ana roll. I walk out of the door. Ana roll out of the door. Just so that as he go out of as he walk out of the door, the relationship ishe.
Yeah, because lazima atoke.
I mean, those statements are actually very harmful.
Yeah.
Unajua mi na understand aje. For example, you have an issue with instead of dealing with an issue, for example, maybe unaweza kuna things that you need to handle in a relationship. Na vitu zinakuwa moto.
Yeah.
So hajui kudeal nayo. Wajua atafanya nini? Unakwambia mimi natoka. No, because ati anaona unamwacha.
Instead of handling the situation.
Yes. So anaona wewe unamwacha. Anakwambia mimi before uniache. Nimekuacha. I've seen those people, for example, people that cheat. Serial cheat. Na kuna huyo msichana mwenye anapenda. Unajua vile atafanya? When anakuwa confronted na huyo msichana, tuambie unajua nini? Nimekuacha. Instead of dealing with the issue, anamwambia anamwacha because inakuwa tu is hot. It's a hot situation. Anaona tu hapa hivi nikisema ukweli hapa nitaacha. So before niache.
Anakuacha before.
Ndio usikie uchungu.
Before
Usikie uchungu.
usikie kwanza.
Usikie uchungu nilikuacha.
That's beyond self-preservation.
You haven't had people ati ni sijaiachwa. Mimi ndio nimeacha kwa shida. Yes.
Oh, by the way, because
Mimi sijaiachwa, mimi wachana.
Mimi niliachana. Mwingine ndo kwa shida. Chunga.
Actually Trump alisema the best form of defense is attack. Like so unapata mtu ndo like ajidefend anakuhat wewe, so atakuacha wewe ubaki ukiumia, anaenda.
Ndio hata akienda akilia atasema udem mimi nimemwacha, like it's something consoling. So anyway, yeah. Yes.
I think we should also like people need to understand like the people you're dealing with, because kama mtu, if by the situations get hot, genuinely from genuine things that happen, but you need to understand that like mtu unaishi naye ni mtu anakaaje, ni mtu mwenye like akiachwa ata nini, like your life is going to be over ama nini juu sasa. It could be in a certain situation, for example, like this. Let's say men don't usually argue very much, especially when
some men.
Some men.
And
some men don't like to argue very much. So ukipata if there's an issue, they tend to anaenda kwanza ana deal na hizo emotions, alafu anarudi. Atarudi. Anajua, me I'm just going so that things calm down, alafu arudi. but the woman anaona
Anataka
huu mtu akienda ni hivyo ameenda
Ameenda.
like ni hivyo this thing is over.
Hakuna
And sasa
ng'ombe.
hiyo confusion
Kwani kwenda naenda wapi? I thought naenda kwa room or something.
exactly but sasa like you know you can't for example like when you're in unajua like men if something happens in the home and I don't know okay you might go to the next room but
Kuna
someone
wengine
might
even
choose
to take a stroll when you sit.
someone might
Yeah,
choose to just leave the whole nini
Yeah.
When you
the whole area the whole home sindio but atarudi sasa it might be
Instead of tukua tu gari anaenda bike anaenda kuride or something.
exactly
Sasa yule mwingine naye ameachwa anaona
Sasa huyu
what is this guy
ameleft,
doing? Huyu sasa ameleft ni hivyo.
acha nimwache.
By the time huyu jamaa anarudi nyumbani anapata kanyumba kamefagiliwa. Oh my goodness.
These things are hazy.
it's bad
Hey.
it's bad
Do you think there are some kind of drivers that push people to be self-preservative, maybe cultural drivers, rather than, trauma and any from past relationships, vitu kama hizo, but drivers like I think cultural stuff. For example, the way we talk to men. And tell them that men don't need to cry,
Yeah.
vitu kama hizo. Emotional repression actually and toxic masculinity. Do you think that those I think they are drivers. It's not actually a question of do you think. I think they are drivers to to self-preservation. Where now as a man, yeah, and especially kwanza culture yetu bana, the African culture. Men do not need to cry. Men need to go through hardship for some reason. I don't understand that. That men need to be hard enough. That anything that comes to you, hakuna kitu inapaswa kuwa ngumu kwako.
Break.
So you go through depression. What's that depression? You go through emotional hurt. To a point that you get to a point of self-preservation. That hakuna kitu inakuumiza. People come, they hurt you, but you actually don't get hurt because you've already created a wall that they can't even reach to you. If they think that you love them, you're already withdrawing the love. So that now you can giving them the body, go do whatever you want to do,
Yeah, kuna their culture, there are things that are is the word pioneered, or they're being fueled from the culture.
Yeah, driven.
Yeah,
maybe.
driven from the culture that we are in.
Yeah.
That vina drive watu into self-preservation, like hiyo yenye umesema, the toxic masculinity ya men, they don't need to cry. Kuna for the ladies now, it's there are two ways.
Yeah.
A lady that is in marriage, nambo, you do not leave the marriage.
Yeah.
Hata ukichapwa of whatever it is. But that marriage inakuwa ni kama mnakaa like you people are, I don't know.
In a war zone.
Yeah, inakaa. So you look.
Have a military
Yeah,
camp.
your
The
roommate.
military camp.
Yeah.
Military camp.
Inakuwa mmoja kwa huku mwingine ako huku.
Yeah.
Kwa sababu hautaki kutoka hapo. You don't want to, unaona hizo boundaries because apparently the society itani label and the bad person.
Yeah.
But now this thing has been tolerated because of the lack of those boundaries. Yeah, so unapata, or these women that they wanajeka, they need to be treated in a certain way. The soft life, like if I ask for something, I need to have it. There is also that one that is being driven by the society. You ingine ninasahau. There is also The independent woman. Yeah, that is what.
The independent woman syndrome.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Kuna ile I need to look for my own money. It's good
Yeah.
to some extent. Na even
Not to some extent. It is good to look for your own money.
yes.
Yes.
Mwanzo a man that is support their woman to itakuwa mzuri sana. So unapata this lady now this one inakuwa toxic in what way? This lady will be like, I don't need a man. They will go look for a man, get a child. They will be like, I don't need you. Go, I can finance. Huyu mtoto naweza mpeleka international school. Naweza mfanyia whatever ana need. Without you. What are you adding to
now
me?
Needing a man is actually needing a man to pay that fees and all that. That's not the needing a man.
Yeah, hata wengine wanakuaga ni ile you come because they also don't want to be faithful because they don't want to submit to a man. And iwe fanya hivi na hivi na hivi. So because of that, now that's self-preservation. Wataitanga mwanaume moja, wakianza kuona amekuwa attached. Oya go. Tafso mwingine. Akikushika feeling.
Kwenda huko.
Yeah, there's some women who need pate.
I've had conversations with certain girls and into like plainly anakuambia me I'm going to work sijui I'm going to like mi nikishapata pesa yangu I'll look for a man nipate mtoto mmoja alafu like they want to have a kid but they don't want the husband.
The husband, yeah.
So and then una wonder, okay, how did you come to sit down and come up with such a plan and you were convinced that, by the way, that's something that can work for you? And
I think that's feminism.
Well, hata kama ni
misunderstood in a very big way.
Hey.
No. That whatever a man can do, a woman can do better. Okay, I don't want
soft
to say that.
girl error correction.
So me I was like, watu wako huku nje wakijaribu kuprevent single parenthood and then kuna mtu hapa hiyo ndo plan yake.
Hiyo ndio plan, hiyo ndio kitu anataka.
Hivyo ndo anataka and it's quite confusing.
Yeah, so
there are also boys that when we talk about the toxic masculinity, there are boys that are taught, or actually boys in our culture are taught to become men who do not connect.
true.
Unasikia, I mean, a man wants everything, wants a woman, but when they get that woman, they are not even able to connect with them emotionally. I mean, they do everything. They are economically able.
Yeah.
They provide everything, but the emotional part,
You're not able to connect.
they are not able to connect well.
Right.
Bluetooth iko distance kidogo, ikifika pale isha disconnect.
Yeah.
It's not like they cheat on their wives and all that. They will be even very faithful.
Yeah, they actually
wives.
love their woman very much.
Yes,
Yeah.
they love their women very much, and they provide and they do everything. But there is a great part of them that does not know how to connect to a woman emotionally.
Aliambiwa wasilie, you don't feel anything. Yeah.
That's a big problem. That's a big problem. And also in the times that we had, the economic times, this kasongo economy.
Kasongo. Which one? Kasongo ama kasongo?
This kasongo economy.
Yeah.
We are at a place, I think, that people want to value economics more than they value love. People want to be empowered economically, and they forget about love. Why? Because, as you said, I think the hierarchy of needs. People want to feel safer. Yes, they may have love, but love is not giving them
Food.
the will to survive. It's not giving them the food. So what do? They turn to economic things. Going to work, doing odd jobs, nini vitu kama hizo, to get surplus money rather than spend time with women or spend time with men. I actually have a friend I know who has a child, and in her mind there is no thought of a man in their life. But this person will go out country, will go places just for the money.
Wow.
So now she needs the money, to take care of her children and all that. But talk of a man? No.
Kama hajapona.
I don't
Probably,
know.
yeah.
But that is something
we've already established.
Economics is a factor.
Yeah, true. Very much.
Economics is a factor. Yes, unaweza kuwa umepona, lakini you still need the money.
Yeah.
So you don't prioritize the money. You don't prioritize love. You prioritize economics.
Right.
Yeah.
The search
So,
for money.
Leo nilisoma pahali
Mm.
what this person was saying, what he wasn't told about marriage.
Uh-huh.
That money is a big factor
Mm.
when it comes to marriage, and love is not the only thing that is needed. So
Yeah.
unaweza, if you don't have, I know maybe some people will say that it's niko materialistic. It's not being materialistic, but you need to have a plan
Yes.
for finances.
Yes.
Whatever it takes, whether huyo mtu akona pesa saizi or not, you need to have some plan on how to handle, their bills when it comes to marriage.
True.
Their bills, there are kuna vitu. So, money, the economics, they play a big role, and they can make a person live mtachana. Yeah, if a person is not using money properly, edi anachukua tu yeye anaona nini, acha tununue kuka. Sasa mjalipa school fees.
I know.
Unaona? So if you kukona hizo vitu, love is not just enough. I know you might love a person, but if you have not handled the economic side,
Yeah.
and come up with, unajua kuna mazo vijana, kuna mtu anasema, so ameenda amekatia dem. Ameenda amekatia dem, amesema dem amemkataa kwa sababu ya nini? Anaishi ina mabati house.
Okay, not even bedsitter.
Not bedsitter. So andakonai, kuna jua wanawake siku hizi ni nini? Ni pesa. Mimi nikiangalia ile I'm like, what? Is it really, it's not really about that wanawake ni pesa sana. But now do you have ideas to even get you out of that
mabati house?
Yes, out of that mabati house. Because utaleta mtoto hapo. If the lady doesn't want that, why would you want her to go for such a life?
You get one that can fit in that mabati house.
Yes, comfortably, and do not complain. Bebe kama vision yako ni
In
kuwa
other words,
pilot.
do not marry high.
Yes. Enda kwa mtu mwenye ni okay, unaweza kuwa maybe you want to be something in the future. Go for somebody that wants start something in the future too.
True. Vision.
Tusidanganyane. Tusidanganyane. We can't talk about a person that is, you're a pilot. You're a pilot. And then unafuja na mtu mwenye hata yeye hataki kutoka kwa hiyo country. Mtakuwa na
Kweli
issue.
mtakuwa na issue. Yeah.
You'll have a problem in the future. Inataka mtu mwenye guy, tende tu wapi?
Morocco.
Tunaenda huko Morocco. By the way, so
By the way, it's vision, lazima visions yala. Hata kama hana the same vision, they are willing to go that mile for your vision.
Anaweza ona that part, anajiona hapo. Unaona?
True.
But mtu hajajiona hapo kwa mabati, na boss unataka kumtoa kwa mabati, na hautaki kutoa kwa mabati because you want to save.
iko
kuna
shida,
vile itakuwa ngumu.
itakuwa ngumu. All right.
So yeah,
What do we have to complete this? I mean, there's a lot that
There's
we
a
could
lot.
talk about. In fact, I have so much written here.
Yeah.
But I think we've already done 1 hour plus. So we should be getting somewhere to finish up. And I think that we need to talk about how to navigate this era, the era of self-preservation.
Right.
And just to remind people that there are these kind of people that they isolate. They are from such a devastating kind of a relationship, and their thought of healing
kukaa moja.
is isolation. Anajitoa kwa group za watu. You're not interacting with people anymore
Because you want to heal.
because you want to heal. You put yourself kando. That's not really healing. That's just what it is, isolation. There are different ways of healing, and there are things that you need to do to get through to healing, which number one is probably seeking someone to talk to.
Therapy, guys.
Yeah. Therapy is something. It will help you to move from, bad situations, to move from, toxic relationships, and to get a better person out of you. Yeah. And
Yes.
at least get to some place that you now are able to build relationships with people that are secure. You don't have to actually jump into, other relationships because those could be destructive. But if you get some secure relationships where you get help, then you'll be in a better place. Maybe it's time to start doing journals, journaling, writing stuff.
Kuandika.
When you write stuff, you're pouring out what is in your mind, what is hurting you. And that helps with relieving your pressure, or relieving your what? The trauma that you have gotten through those kind of relationships. If you start doing open communications, you start finding people to have like lovely communications with, where
Yeah, like this
you
one.
pour out. Then you get to shift your mindset and get like some kind of secure attachment.
Yeah.
Right.
Not avoidant.
Yeah. And then also sometimes I think it's also good that for us who are at a better place, that we give grace and extend a lot of grace to people who have been going through that thing. Mostly tunajipatanga we are very judgmental.
Yeah.
We are very judgmental. Tunaona mtu hivi, unaona yule msisi alikuwa tuna relationship just the other day. Wakafanya. Achana na huyo nini.
Huyo apendangi wanaume. Huyo apendangi wa dem.
Na sometimes it's the kind of pressure these people have gone through, the kind of toxicity that these people have seen, that they get themselves into a cocoon.
Yeah, true.
To build a hard shell.
Yeah.
Wanafichanga sura tu ndani ya hiyo kishell kama kobe.
True. And it's sad.
It's very sad.
Yeah.
So I just want to end this by asking you that are here with me. And I want also my listeners, or our listeners, to also type something down there and tell us about this. What are you protecting? And is it costing you connections? Are you protecting something? And is it costing you connection? Over to you.
Is it a rhetorical question, or I
it's
need
not
to
a rhetorical
answer?
question. I just
I
want
answer.
to hear some of those things that.
I think I'm in a journey of kutoa hiyo hard shell. Yes.
Yes.
But mi niko mbali.
Bali aje
Niko mbele huko.
Wow.
Like God, okay, yeah, God has worked on me. I've also worked on myself. So the part ya connection, I may be missing some connection with some people maybe,
Yeah.
but I really try. Tezi niko korada.
Rather.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Well,
You are not very specific, but we appreciate it.
yeah, we were specific. It might give out details that are not. Unajua pia
It's
kupeana.
called being vulnerable, man.
Kuna vulnerability na kuna.
Tell story.
So as for me, I don't think I have okay. I only have one problem of connection. But I think
Why is that because there's something you're protecting?
not because it's okay.
Yeah. You protect.
Yeah, you
Yes,
must.
I must be protecting something.
Yeah.
But I'm very good with friendships. Yeah. Sasa more than friendships ndio sasa I draw the line.
Yes, I've been the one.
That's why I draw the wall.
Hii ni
Yangu
wall.
ni line. Yangu ni line. Ingekuwa by the it's not the okay, it's a dream for me to have a normal, life. Like a normal traditional life. But right now there's a line.
There's a line you're drawing somewhere.
There's a line I'm drawing. I'm
Well,
being
that's- you're
very
very
careful of the kind of people you let in, or the kind of people you
That's
give
boundary.
you give your heart to. But yeah, as you have said, I'm also as well on a journey. It's a journey, and I hope I know that it will end well.
And what about you? Because umetuuliza.
By the way, umetuuliza.
Come on, I'm the one that is running the show here. But yes, when it comes to protecting, I'm protecting my heart. I'm protecting my heart a lot, and it sometimes gets to hinder how I connect with people, or it hinders connections. There are conversations that I kind of run away from. There are others. There are not conversations. There are, but I don't do gatherings. I don't do gatherings. Like, you call me to your place because you have some friends coming over, and you're sharing maybe food and having conversations, having time to interact. I'm telling you the truth, I'm not coming. I'm not coming. I have tried, by the way, for like 3 years or so. I was trying to get me back to that kind of, because I used to be good with such
Gatherings, yeah.
such gatherings. I used to be really good. But nowadays,
It's bad.
even weddings. Here's the thing. And I'm being very vulnerable here. I used to attend weddings a lot. And even today, I could attend a wedding. But for me to attend a wedding, I have to be very busy on that day. I have to be very busy. I'm not just coming to watch.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not just coming to watch a wedding.
Oh.
No.
You'd rather go there, do something
I'm rather
than just
you
attend.
tell me to help you do something on that day. I will come and I will do it. But I'm just coming to watch, to sit in the fields
Long.
and watch as the wedding is going on. I won't lie to you. I'm not coming.
Oh.
Yes. So yes, that I'm protecting my heart somehow. And that's kind of puts me away from connecting with people on that front. But I'm getting better by the day.
True.
I'm trying to. If the gathering is not more than 10 people, I will most probably push myself and come. Yes, but beyond
Watu wakiwa wengi zaidi ya hiyo.
watu wakikuwa wengi zaidi ya hiyo, and sometimes it's just I just fear, even when I know that they would be less, I'll just fear to go. But it's something that I am doing better.
You're working
I'm
on.
working on that.
Yeah.
Yes, that's from a place of heart. All right. And to crown it all, I want to leave you with this statement from C.S. Lewis, the thinker philosopher, and he says, "To love at all is to be vulnerable. To love at all is to be vulnerable." What does that mean? What does that mean? To love at all is to be vulnerable. Here's the thing: you can't love
Without being vulnerable.
if you can't be vulnerable. In fact, not everything, but many of the things that happen in a love kind of situation, in a marriage, in a relationship, whatever happens in there, a big chunk of it is assistant about vulnerability. Because you have to disclose how much money you're earning to your other partner. You have to put off your clothes in front of the other partner. That's a vulnerability. I mean, you don't just go putting off your clothes everywhere, except in the beaches, probably. And even then, you don't put them all off. Yeah. You get me? I'm just saying.
It's true.
Yeah. To love at all is to be vulnerable. Until next time, this is me, Morania GM, flanked by
Okay, that you are.
And legit baby.
the legit baby.
Yeah.
Adios.
Adios.
Wagwan.